about Marvel a bit, I really want to talk about like what the rumors are going on in the universe right now, because there's always rumors floating here and there and everywhere. And there's some rumors about Liam Neeson being cast over at Marvel. Can we talk about Liam Neeson? I don't know what I'm saying sometimes, Sean. I don't know what I'm saying. But the rumors in the universe right now is that Liam Neeson has been cast in a role at Marvel with they're not saying what it is. But of course, once you hear this right now, everyone goes nuts and they say, well, what's he going to be? People were saying Galactus, but we know Galactus is cast. And again, I have no idea who that guy is. I know a little bit, but not really. On top of that, an Ensign guy, well, I'll ask Sean about that later too. They're saying maybe Magneto, which could be kind of cool. I could see that if this was actually true. And then on top of that, people are like, well, maybe it's a different role that we're not talking about. Someone said Beast. Someone said Mephisto. I mean, I think people are stretching a little bit. I just think that if Liam Neeson comes to a project, he's going to kick ass and be great. Maybe play Darkman in the MCU. Who knows? Yes. That's the question, Queen. Who would he play? Darkman. I love that shit, even though it's not even, wasn't Darkman a comic book though, too? I think it was, right? Before it was an actual movie. I feel like it was
too. I should know this. I'm sorry, everyone, for letting you down.
It seems like it was, but would we care if Liam Neeson came over? Is there something that would work? It wasn't. Very unfortunate.
It wasn't. Interesting. Okay.
It should have been. It should have been.
Phew, keep that card. All right.
We can make it now. We can make it now. But what do you think about Liam Neeson coming into the MCU? Would this be good? Is this true? Is this real? But would it be good in general? And who do you see him playing? Mike, what do you think? Is there someone you can see Liam Neeson bring in some kind of role, bring in some juicy Liam Neeson-ness to it that would actually make people just run Neeson? And the buttery Neeson making you run to the theater and salivate all the way there? Or is there no spot in the MCU for him?
You'd have to get real specific about the characterization. I just think that he's really kind of light on emotions, or his emotions are just so serious. Like, and what I like in comic book movies, like I kind of need an energy that I really don't feel. Like, I guess he's got a certain amount of gravitas, like, and some like his emotionality though is like weighty. I guess if you need that for what you're trying to bring to your movie. I don't see him as Magneto. And to be honest, I don't know that much about Victor Von Doom. I only saw him.
There's a whole Doom thing
for a few appearances back in the when I was reading the way old Fantastic Four, like Jack Kirby stuff from the Silver Age. So I don't know what that character is like. Really, I'm not feeling it, Brian. To be perfectly honest with you.
Not feeling it. I love Liam Neeson. I think wherever he does is great. Sean, what do you think? Do you think that Liam Neeson has a role here in the MCU? He was already in the DCU before. Of course, that was a while ago now when he played Ra's al Ghul. But is there a spot for him here? And you see him as Dr. Doom? Because that was like one of the big ones too, is Dr. Doom. But people are saying Magneto. Everyone's saying Dr. Doom though, right? Everybody's been Cillian Murphy. There was Ben Affleck. We recently heard that was maybe up for it. He's been negotiating. There's been a bunch of people they've been saying. What do you think? Do you think that he would play a good part like that? And would Liam Neeson even need to be in the MCU?
I mean, it depends what version of Liam Neeson we're going to get, right? Are we talking about Schindler's List Liam Neeson? Are we talking about that movie where he drove like a killdozer version of a snowplow?
I like that movie.
We talk about Qui-Gon Jinn. Which version of Liam Neeson? Yeah. What was it called? What the fuck was that called? I forgot what it was called.
Ice Truck something?
The Ice Road? That's the Ice Road? That can't
be. They're doing a sequel to that too. They're doing a sequel to it. I know that.
Of course. Why wouldn't they?
His brother died?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch this.
It was a pretty good movie.
I like Liam Neeson. I like him as are we getting Love Actually like Liam Neeson, right? The morning father, the morning widowed father. What are we going to do with that, Liam Neeson? I could see him as a Dr. Doom. To be honest with you, it kind of feels like this is just being used to stamp down all the Giancarlo Esposito hits and rumor mills there. It'd be nice to see them that kind of dichotomy. That'd be cool, but I don't know what Liam Neeson would want to be or could be. I honestly I think he could be a rather imposing Dr. Doom. Again, he is the sovereign leader of his I can't think of the country, and it's going to kill me. You're going to take away my comic book card. I can't have that. Latveria, got it, kept it. I could see him as a Magneto. It really depends, honestly. Like if you're introducing mutants, and you have subtly and overtly laying these foundational little jelly beans and breadcrumbs of Marvel mutants in the last couple of years, you do need to come out swinging with a huge heavy hitter name for your big bad or your big good, right? Like we got with the Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier. You have to have something like that with the gravitas. So Liam Neeson kind of is that kind of name that I think we could see that. Would he want to do that? Would he want to get into the, I think, as Sabrina called it, not a wheelchair. What did you call it? A high chair with Cheerios?
Yep. Cheerio high chair.
Yeah, I don't know if Liam Neeson wants to do that. I think he could do really well as Doctor Doom, but I think the more that I thought about it from last week's episode, I really think Giancarlo Esposito could do a really good Doctor Doom. So
I think he could. You were also saying somebody else, Mr. Sinister. I think he'd be great as Mr. Sinister too.
Mr. Sinister, yeah. Giancarlo as Mr. Sinister would be cool. Liam Neeson maybe too.
Maybe.
That might not be a stretch. You got the old.
When we cross over X-Men '97, that's when that'll happen. Which it's already happening. I'm still putting it out there. When I'm right, Sean.
You are.
When I'm right.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Brian? Get a tattoo that says Brian was right. 24/25.
It's gonna be Brian #MCU Master. I don't know. Happy episode 199, by the way.
199. My God.
Yep. 199. Yeah.
Congratulations to you. Come on.
A lot of Marvel talk here. Yeah, but it's been fun. 199, but a lot of rumors of people throughout the whole time. It's crazy. Sabrina, what do you think? Do you feel like Liam Neeson could be there? I mean, I feel like he could fit in this universe too. We're all kind of agreeing that Mike's not sure about this, but do you think that Liam Neeson could find his way here? He made a whole thing, an interview recently saying that he would not want to do any more comic book things. So is this just like people going nuts?
Anymore.
Because again, rumors are always going nuts like this, Sean. Like people are always having, Batman.
It's a psyop.
That doesn't really count, right?
It's a psyop that's tramping down the Giancarlo Esposito talk. I'm about it. Controlled narrative, Sean.
Yeah, I agree, right? Like as soon as I saw that headline, I was like, "Poor Giancarlo."
Like,
what did Giancarlo do to Liam Neeson? What did?
I can see him as Beyonder. That I mean, I feel like they're just gonna go with Jeffrey
Epstein.
Right.
No.
Right.
Jeffrey Wright. Right. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Because they're doing it for the animated stuff.
Yeah, I mean Leslie Nielsen, get him as Doctor Doom.
Well, if we could, if we only had our druthers.
Did he die?
Yeah, he died.
Is he dead yet? Okay.
Yes, he's gone. Unfortunately,
I was I get like a year or two on that one.
Sensitive.
What? Me?
So sensitive. No. Is he with us? Is he dead? Did he die?
Is he dead? Well, you don't want to feel good. You don't want to feel bad about me. Come on.
Sabrina, how you feeling? You feeling that he'd be good? Would he work someplace? And would he do that?
I think it was William Buck Rogers. Let me go back to there. I think that this is a strong possibility that he could be cast as, not necessarily a superhero, but someone in the movie, like maybe a bad guy to the superheroes, or a military person, whatever. I think that's a huge possibility. I think he'd be great at that. But I could see him as an older Magneto for sure. I think he could totally encompass that character. I honestly, I don't really know a lot of the people that you're talking about, so I can't weigh in on all of the other characters except for the Beyonder. I think that would be good for Jeffrey Wright, but also he is in the DC universe because he's Commissioner Gordon in the Batman situation. So I don't know if they would do that. There's my guy. I love Ben Affleck. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he would be great at anything. And Sean said, which Liam Neeson are we going to get? Liam Neeson's a spectacular actor. You can get any fucking Liam Neeson you want. Whatever is written on the page, whatever his interpretation is the Liam Neeson that you're going to get. And
he will find you, Sean, and he will kill you.
I think that shit's going to be dope as fuck if they're lucky enough to get him, and if this is true. I also, S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. That'd be great, Queen. I think that's amazing.
Another casting rumor.
Something to that effect.
S.H.I.E.L.D.'s gone, guys. Come on.
It is?
Yeah.
No, but there's like a whole multiverse situation. Anything can happen.
Saber or whatever the hell fuck they're called now. It's weird.
Yeah, they are Saber.
Whatever. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I'm just saying, I think that he can do anything, and I'm happy to see him in anything. So, Marvel will be lucky to have him. I don't care where they put him. I'm into it.
Yeah. I think it'd be great. I mean, Doctor Doom, I think everybody's, like I said, I show Ben Affleck's up there. People are Ben Affleck's going to do it. Cillian Murphy. There's all these people. I feel like every day until we're cast. Same thing as Galactus. Like we just got that casting for Galactus over the weekend. That was surprising to me, wasn't it, Sean?
Was anything even confirmed like here, or is it just we think Liam Neeson was approached?
We think that's what the rumor mill is going right now, right? So it's bullshit. Probably.
I'll do a tight 20 on this right now. This is great.
No.
Get in there.
Sorry, what were you saying, Brian? The news?
I was saying on top of that, like the fact. Oh, what the fuck was I saying?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you to repeat it, because I didn't get it.
Liam Neeson, Marvel,
some kind of casting this weekend.
Galactus. About Galactus, that Ensign guy came for to be Galactus, so we got cast, and he's in a lot of voiceover stuff. But people were saying Javier Bardem, Jack Sparrow, and Benicio del Toro. There's a lot of people that were up for this too, and then a lot of rumors. And then we got this guy Ensign hasn't done a lot of he's been big in the voiceover world, but not in the big in front of the camera.
Be big to be Galactus.
Well, that's what
people say. His voice is great.
Yeah, but I think that's what immediately tells you what the character of Galactus is going to be, right? If they're going for a strong voice and not a visual, like a traditional actor guy, then it could just be a very heavily CGI Dormammu situation again, which we know is what scared away Denzel Washington. I think I've heard about it. Was this guy on? Okay, he was on a couple things. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's been around.
I just completely missed him. But no, I now that I see him and his credits, yeah, I'm excited. That seems like a great casting. But yeah, I think we know, or at least have a hint as what the format of Galactus of how he's going to show. But yeah, I that's the biggest issue that I think Marvel has boxed themselves in a hole when it comes to the big bads. Is you can't get that much bigger without it looking ridiculous and out of scope for people's expectations. Galactus in the comic books, approachable, you understand it because it's a comic book, whatever. But when you have a CGI giant head in the sky yelling at you, it's a little less threatening, a little less intimidating, a little less believable. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
What they do. As long as it's not what?
No.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I said Galactus's head is giving me strong MODOK vibes currently.
That's fair. Well, it's all again from the era of Kirby where everyone just gets some sort of helmet face guard. That's where Galactus is from. But Galactus, you have the same issue. Mephisto, again, how do you portray the concept of a devil that is, behind the strings and machinations of everything? Beyonder, again, besides Secret Wars and Secret Wars 2 initially, that form didn't really have a quantifiable idea of what that presence was. Very hard to pull off, I think. Even the notion of what that would mean, relating it to the MCU at this current point in time.
Yeah,
I promised you a tight 20, and I think I got that.
And you said it very poignant about how Denzel turned the role down because it was not any FaceTime,
Yeah.
He wanted FaceTime, and this might not be any of that.